I need to apply herbicide to my fields, but I'm not sure exactly when. Let's do a test. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today on Farming Simulator 23, I am going to be testing out when you need to apply your herbicide. Now, you're going to be able to get a boost to your yield when you apply your herbicide, but I'm not sure if you get a penalty if you do it at the wrong time. And that's what we're going to find out here today. Here on the map, you can see that I've got the first 3 fields that you start with here on Amberstone. And when I click on them, you can see exactly how big they are. So this one right here is 1.49 acres. Field number 2 is 1.42. And then field number 3 is 1.63. Now, this is going to be important here in a little bit whenever we look at how much we get off these fields. And you can also see that these fields have just been planted today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray herbicide on field number 1 to start with in this day without speeding up any time at all. Then tomorrow after I sleep, I'm going to come back and I'm going to spray this field right here. The weeds are just going to get started growing. And then I'm going to sleep another day. And then we're going to go ahead and spray this field right here. And why am I doing that, you might ask? Well, that way I can see if there's a benefit to spraying before the weeds even start to come up, or if I can spray at any time that they're growing and not get a penalty on my herbicide application. I'm going to go ahead and hop in the tractor here with the sprayer attached to it. We're going to go ahead and let it unfold, and I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Now, one thing about spraying before there's any weeds showing at all, you can't use a worker. It has to be done 100% manually. I'm using a controller here today, so it's a little bit easier to stay in a straight line. All I'm going to do is just go right here, right along the edge. I'm going to do this entire field, and then I'm going to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is now September. I've slept 1 month, and as you can see, the weeds, they've shown up. That's in this field here. Let's go look at the field that we just planted, or just sprayed, I mean, and I don't see them at all. And here is the confirmation of that. You can see that this field right here, 0 weeds in it at all. These 2 still have weeds. So now what I need to do is go ahead and get a worker going and go ahead and spray this field right now. So all I have to do, pull up here next to the field. Now in this game, there's no crop destruction, so I don't have to worry about destroying anything, but I'm going to go ahead and just hire a worker right now. They're going to go ahead and spray this field for me, and then I'll see you guys in October. Welcome to October. As you can see, the weeds are dead here in this field. They still hang out, but over here in this one, they're still hanging around. We got to spray this one now in the month of October. This is going to be after 2 months of growth. So I'm going to go ahead and hop here, and then we're just going to go ahead and get the worker going on it again. And it's actually kind of cool to watch this process take place because you can see the full grown weeds over there, and then there's none. Well, it's December now, but I can't harvest because it's raining, or technically snowing. So I've got to wait until January. All right, it is now time to harvest. And once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest this first field, and then we're going to put all the grain into the silo. That way I can see exactly how much we got off this field. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the field directly in front of us. Field number 3, we sprayed that one the day after it started to grow. And then we're going to go and finish off with field number 2, which had 2 days worth of growth. And then we're going to see if there's any difference in the yields at all. I've got all of field number 1 harvested, and let's go ahead and put this into the trailer right here. And then what I need to do is go ahead and take it over and put it into the silo, because the trailers don't have volume levels, right? You don't see digitally like how much stuff you have in there, except for a slide bar, right? So I'm going to show you here on the prices. Currently in storage, I have 25,220 liters of my sorghum. So we're going to go ahead and take this trailer over there, unload it into the silo, and then we're going to figure out exactly how much we have. And that's going to be our base right here. Okay, that's how much, if you spray before, how much you're going to have in your yield for that crop. All right, I got it all put in there. Let's go ahead and see here once again on the prices. And now I'm at 35,055. So wow, almost 5,000 liters of product there on that field. Wait a minute. That's more like 98.35. I can't do math sometimes. Field number 3 is now done. Let's go ahead and dump this off into the silo and see exactly what our difference is here from the last total. Looks like we got a little bit more this time, but the field is a little bit bigger. Our total now is 45,927. Before we had 35,055. That's a difference of 10,872. But like I said, this field is bigger. It's 1.63 acres. The other one was 1.49. We're going to figure out at the end how much average per acre the difference is here between these two fields. And now here is field number 3. Now this one here had 2 months worth of growth before I sprayed it. So if it does make a difference in which stage, then this one should have the least amount of yield out of the 3. Field number 2 is now harvested as well and in the trailer. Let's go ahead and dump it in here too and see what our new total is for this field. The total is 55,359. Before we had 45,927. That's a difference of 9,432. This field is only 1.42 acres though. Here is the spreadsheet showing all the totals. As you can see, field number 1, this is the one that we sprayed early before it even started to grow. 9835 was the total off that field. 1.49 is the size of the field in acres. So the average is 6,601 liters per acre. Field number 3, we had 10,872 liters taken off that field. It's 1.63 acres big. So the average is 6,670. So somehow we got an extra 69 liters per acre. I don't think that's big, but let's see what the next one is to see if there is a difference here. Field number 2, 9,432 liters. This is the one that we waited 2 months to spray. Field size 1.42 acres, and the average is 6,642. So it comes in right in the middle. So I really don't see any benefit on doing it at any time over another, whether you want to do it manually by yourself before they start to come up, or let a worker do it once they start to grow, or so you can even see where it's at, because it is very difficult to put this herbicide down. That's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on my future testing videos here on Farming Simulator 23, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.